Alright, y'all. Welcome to Joe's Retro World. Today, we're going to be discussing how to get the best audio sound out of each and every one of your retro game systems. Now, by each, I do mean whatever I have, okay? Because you might have a Neo Geo, you might have an MVS, whatever. I don't have one of those. I do have PlayStations 1 through 4, so I can tell you about that. I got a Sega Saturn, Genesis, Xbox 360, Dreamcast, Nintendo, Super Nintendo, uh, Nintendo 64, and the Wii over there also. So those are my limit, but I'll be able to explain and help you today with getting the best sound out of all of those devices, man. As you can see here on my table already, I had some various devices that were pretty cheap. The most I spent was $50 on these Corsair headphones. I've had these for almost 5 years now, 6 years. It has a on and off switch for muting your mic. Has the volume control for your speakers here. They're very well built. I have a very large head. I got a big head, so I need something that's not going to be squeezing me too much. And these were just perfect. Super soft leather, little fake leather cushions. Got some more fake leather, but hey, it's lasted a long time. And they have really good sound, really good bass, treble, everything. I mean, you can literally hear the farting of your character if you're using these headphones. They really are great headphones. And plus, the mic is very sensitive and clear, not all staticky. These are wired. They're 3.51 millimeter jacks. So they can't be used everywhere, but there's almost some way to hook them up somehow to every device out there. Over here, I got these Bluetooth headphones that I've just recently bought. These were $20 from Amazon. And these Bluetooth devices actually sound pretty good compared to these Corsairs that were $50 that everybody knows what a Corsair is. But these cheap little brands actually have a lot of bass, good treble. They are a little on the tight side because they are designed for a smaller head, but not too bad. I can wear them for at least 2-3 hours before I finally get a headache where I just got to take them off. So I'm trying to stretch them out, but hey, I don't want to break them. But for $20, they do the job. They do the job great. I don't hear a lot of static sound or anything like that. So they do the job. I'll leave a link, of course, in the description. These I got at Walmart. If I can find them somewhere else, I'll put a couple of links, and then you choose which one has the best price with the website. Back here are some computer speakers that I got from Walmart. These are 3.5 millimeter jacks also. They have a USB little plug that you can hook up to any 5 volts, so a car charger, a phone charger, or any USB to power them, because they do need an external power because they do have a built-in amplifier, and they go really loud. You'll be able to see that in a little bit. I'll test all these and let you hear each one. Now down here, this is a Bluetooth device that I got years ago off of Amazon to review, and so it was given to me for free. So I never really used it because I thought it was really cheap until now that I have vasted all my collection of systems. And now there's days when I want to sit and just play, but with the TV full blast, because I want to be able to hear, the Contra just killing it, man, just killing it with the bass and the guns and the explosions. So I figured out that I can hook this up either through optical, which is the fiber optic line. PS2 and PS3 do have these optical out audios, so I can hook it up that way for a nice clean sound, okay? Or I can hook it up with a 3.5 millimeter jack. So if you have a 3.5 millimeter external jack going out for audio, this little Bluetooth device can be hooked up to it. Then with this on, being powered by 5-volt USB plug right here that I plug up to my PS4 over here, hanging upside down, or even to the USB ports on your PS2. This would actually be enough to support it to power this device. And when you turn it on, you just hook it up, pair it to whatever Bluetooth device you got. And so I just turn these headphones on and they hook up. So now I can actually have Bluetooth with almost every one of my devices. Okay, because this one, since it does have a 3.5 millimeter jack, I actually have RCA out on my back of my TV, like almost every TV. And also, you can actually hook this up to the direct line of the AV cables coming out from all your systems. They have right and left, and then you use these couplers to plug them together, plug up to that plug, and then plug this 3.5 millimeter jack here, and boom, you're able to get sound from your TV and every single device to the Bluetooth and jam out to the Bluetooth instead of having to just use the speakers on the TV. But that's enough discussing. That's let me go ahead and show you what this stuff looks like hooked up. Give me 1 second. The first one I'm gonna hook up is to the PS2 Slim I have right over here. Alrighty, y'all. I just wanted to show you something real quick. This is the audio video cables for Super Nintendo. It has S-video out, composite, and then of course stereo sound right and left. Over here is a Sega Dreamcast. It has the same S-video, composite out, that's for video, and then stereo right and left, speakers. Over here is an original PlayStation 1 and 2 composite cables. So this one only has composite and then a stereo output. Now, the reason I'm showing you this is because basically this is the same kind of cables that almost every retro game system has. The PlayStation 3, you can actually use these cheap, composite line. There's a S-video, there's a component and all them. But none of that matters. What matters is that every single one of them has right and left stereo output directly coming from the console itself. So with all these devices that I showed you, there's always a way to hook it up either to the TV or directly out from the console. And while I have the cables here, that's why I wanted to point out was that over here, I have this adapter. Now this adapter is, of course, 2 male stereo out going into a 3.5 millimeter jack. Now, the way I will hook it up, like I said, I will use these little couplers. These are 2 female to female ends. You just plug in just like this to your cables. And then you go over here to your audio out of whatever retro game system you're using and plug it up just like that. That way you have a direct feed. So now you can hook your headphones up to this. Just remember the sounds are only going to come out at one level. It's not going to be it's going to be low to mid, but it's not going to be really loud. You'll need an amplifier in order for it to amplify the sound, okay? But this is one way you can do every console. Every console does have pretty much this kind of cable output, and so you're able to hook up these devices from the Bluetooth device because that plugs in just like that, and then it plugs up to whatever device you want, the PlayStation or your Dreamcast or your PS2 or your Sega Saturn or your Sega Genesis. They all have the same cables going out. So that's just one thing I wanted to point out before I moved on and actually started hooking it up and let you hear how good of a quality sound that you actually do get from cheap analog sound. All right, let's go hook this TV up and play some of these games so you can hear them real quick. Alrighty, y'all. So I have it hooked up now. I'm running my PS2 Slim. You can see it back here running. And I got the game going on. And so now there's sound and everything going to it. So here is the various options that you can actually do. All right. The first one, of course, is to plug up your cables directly up to your TV. This one has stereo sound going in, so I got it plugged up. And, of course, this sounds great. Little video TV, it sounds really good. But I have another option. In the back of this TV, it does have, you gotta be very careful. It does have down here the right and left audio out, okay? So if I want to hook it up to any other, speaker stereos, I can do that. So if I wanted to, I can actually hook up this Bluetooth device directly to the back right here, okay? Just like that with this adapter. Now, I didn't tell you, this Bluetooth adapter is actually rechargeable. so I can actually start broadcasting sound, signal wirelessly for, I think it's 2 to 3 hours. So I'm just gonna turn my headphones on, see if they pair up. The light's flashing. This should pair up real quick. All right, give me 1 second. Okay, so now I have it hooked up, and so the Bluetooth is working great. You can actually hear it. And the TV turned all the way down, and it's just a signal coming out from the back of the TV at whatever level that it's gonna come out that you cannot adjust. You can't raise or lower, okay? But if you listen, it's actually pretty darn loud. Alrighty, y'all. So I have the headphones hooked up to the back, of course. So what I'm gonna do now is I'm gonna go ahead and just put them over the phone so that you can hear the stereo sound. I'm gonna turn them down a little bit so it doesn't blow your eardrums, but I'm gonna allow you to hear the actual surround sound, stereo sound, and how clear and crisp it's coming out actually from this TV, even though it's analog signal and it's going through the Bluetooth device. All this is doing all this traveling, and it still sounds good, and it's not lagging or none of that. So let me set this up, start the game. I'll do a little 30 seconds of gameplay, and so you can hear the great surround sound coming from the left and right, okay? All right, 1 second. Okay, y'all, so that was through the Bluetooth. Now, remember, you can actually hook it up now, your 3.5 millimeter regular headphones, your analog headphones, you can actually hook it up now to that back adapter. So that's what I'm going to do here. I'm going to set this up, be right back. Okay, y'all, so I have my headphones hooked up, and it is extremely quiet. I have them full blast, but it's coming directly from the signal out back there, and I can't hardly hear the game. So this is not a good option. This won't work. But the Bluetooth for some reason amplifies it, so that's beautiful. That worked out great. All right, now let's move on to another way. Okay, give me 1 second. Oh, well, at least hear it. This is it, full blast. Not very loud, y'all. Not very loud at all. So let's pause the game, and let me go ahead and hook it up one other way. Okay, there was one step that I almost missed. I forgot to mention. It also can receive, I told you, the optical out. So from the PS2, you can actually hook it up to it and get a lot crisper and better sound than you would actually from the back of the TV. But as you heard, it sounds really good. So I'm not going to go ahead and show you that. You heard it with the analog. This is just a lot clearer, okay? And it's really clear anyways to begin with the other way. So vast improvement here. Okay, now let me get these speakers and show you how the speakers sound on this little TV. Yeah, full blast. It's awesome. All right, y'all. So remember the last thing I had were the little speakers. So here I got them hooked up. They're being powered by my PS4 that's hanging up right behind it over here, hovering in midair. Yes, I love my floating PS4. So now they're powering these little computer speakers. They will damage your CRT because they have a powerful magnet. So don't get them too close to your tube, because you have to degauss it, because you'll see little color distortion, okay? I'm just letting y'all know. But if you got the room, put the speakers up, turn them up, baby, turn them up, because trust me, they're going to be better than any speakers on your TV that you'll ever have, okay? So here, let me unpause it and show you what I mean, baby. I'm gonna turn this up just a little bit. They're at like 5, maybe 6 right now at the volume control. So this is their great option, y'all. They add to the experience. I love it. You can't have the headphones, or you don't want to have headphones, you can just buy speakers like this. Hook them up, different ways. All right, that's enough of that. So yeah, y'all can go through all those different methods. Hook it up. Hook it up to the back of the TV. You hook it up to the wires, coming out directly here. Let me show you that. Might as well show you that works. Audio coming directly from the PS2. Oh, I need my adapters. I wasn't ready. He wasn't ready. Let's get ready. Let's get ready. This is what happens when you're doing it live, baby. Okay. See where it sounds. Can't hear nothing. Oh. Yeah, duh. Okay. So that's it, connected directly to the PS2 direct signal, okay? Sounds good. It sounds good. I don't know if it sounded better going through the computer. I don't know. That'd be up to y'all. Alrighty, y'all. So, got the Bluetooth. You have the Bluetooth option. You have little computer speaker option. Okay. You have your analog headphone option with your different adapters. But just remember that might sound kind of low. So far, the Bluetooth has not let me down with the sound quality. It's amazing how loud these actually go. I don't know if maybe because of the built-in amplifiers would help them out. Maybe that's what it is. So, yeah, these can actually be Bluetooth or even hardwired. It's pretty cool. Okay, I think that covered it all. I got one little last thing to let y'all go. I hope y'all enjoy it. I worked really hard. I wanted to make sure I got a video that's informative, that explains everything, as easy as I can, so that you can go out there and have the same experience. But yeah. All right, let's flip over to this last thing and let's check it out. Alrighty, y'all. So I went through, showed you the various ways you can enjoy your retro gaming with the best possible sound with modern devices. I mean, back then when they made all this, yes, they had all these little headphone stuff, but they didn't have Bluetooth. So now with the introduction of Bluetooth devices, it makes it very simple for us just to go ahead and add any headphones and just rock out, man. It's nice. It really is. So with that, I'm going to go ahead and let y'all go. I'm going to end the video with me doing what I do and enjoying myself. This is the way I like to have it set up. I got my TV real loud. I got my speakers for extra ampage and wattage and volume and everything you can go with it, to my Tekken 5 custom Hori, limited edition arcade stick. It ain't custom. I just like to add that word to it because it sounds good. But yeah, I got my little gaming chair here. I got my table. I got my drink. Got whatever I need, man. And I'm good to go. So until next time, y'all. Peace and much love from Joe's Retro World. All right. Let's get to gaming. Turn this volume up. What's up to my brother Joe? What's up to Augie? How you doing, Augie? Play your favorite game, man. What's up to all my new subscribers, my old subscribers, family, friends? I love y'all. Oh, he saw that? I love these games, man. All right. Peace, y'all. Peace.